Hi guys, this is Miss Morrison. I just wanted to go over 3 time periods in art history. So we're going to be looking at how art has been changing throughout history. And these slides, you'll have to look at these slides in this video for the quiz this week for Module 4. Okay, so there's been some changes in art and history. Today we're going to look at 3 different periods. So we have the classical period, so that's the oldest one. Then we have the medieval period, and then we have the Renaissance, which is what our module is about. People starting to think about art and ideas and how important people are. So these are the 3 periods of history that we're looking at art. Okay, so first, our oldest one is classical art, and these are 2 pieces of classical art. And you're probably thinking, yeah, these look pretty old. So in classical art, the people in the art don't have any emotions. They don't look sad or mad or happy. They just look kind of like robots, like they don't feel anything. Sometimes they're wearing no clothes like this guy, or sometimes they're like draped with these heavy clothes like these ladies. The bodies in classical art look like active or in motion. So this guy, he's like throwing the discus, he's in motion. And the bodies are usually like perfect. So they don't really have like, really fat, ugly people in the art. They want to have like these perfect examples of people in their art. And the faces are calm, right? This guy is like doing a sport, throwing a discus, but he looks really calm. And at least with the paintings, there's no background. You can't tell what's going on around these people. So like these ladies, we don't know where they are. We don't know what's going on around them. So all of those things make something classical art. Okay, next we have medieval art. So in medieval art, the people in medieval art don't look realistic. They don't look lifelike. You can tell they're supposed to be people, but they don't look like people actually look, right? Again, there's no emotion, so everybody just kind of looks calm and chill and like robots. In medieval art, there's bright colors, so we start to see these kind of like bright orange and red and blue. The important people in medieval art are big. So here in the middle, this is a religious painting because medieval art was usually religious. In the Middle Ages, they're focused on religion and Christianity. So this painting this is supposed to be the baby Jesus right here, and this is supposed to be Mary. So since they're the important people in the painting, they're the biggest. Like the little baby Jesus is almost as big as this guy right here. So the important stuff is big and in the middle. And you might notice these people have clothes on. They have a lot of clothes on. So that we can really just focus on the religion and the important religious people. We can't really tell where these people are or what's going on around them, but it doesn't matter because according to this piece of art in the medieval times and Middle Ages, we're just supposed to focus on religion because that's the only thing that mattered. And one big thing I want you to know about medieval art is that the backgrounds are usually gold. So we can see in this painting there's a lot of gold, and that's something you'll see in medieval art. There's a lot of gold backgrounds. Okay, and then this is our last one, Renaissance art. This is our unit. We've been talking about the Renaissance and how people's ideas have been changing. So we even see those changing ideas in the art too. So in Renaissance art, they start to be interested in nature. So we can see with like this lady right here, there's nature going on behind her. We can see some water and some trees and hills and mountains and stuff. that we didn't see before in other paintings. The subject of these paintings don't have to be religious. So they could be religious, but they don't have to be. And that's a big difference in Renaissance art. In the Middle Ages art, it was always religious. In the Renaissance art, it doesn't have to be religious. Here you can tell what's going on in the background. So like in this painting with all these guys, we can see this whole setting. It's like they're in some big kind of like almost like palace or castle, cathedral looking thing. There's statues over here. We can see the sky and the outside behind them. So we can really see what's going on around them. People have more emotion in these. So like this guy's smiling, actually looking like a person, like showing emotions. And then the paintings are symmetrical. That's a fancy word for saying they're balanced. They kind of look the same on both sides. So looking at this painting, you'll notice it's almost like you can cut it down the middle, and it's very similar over here to over here. It's almost like a mirror image where you can cut it down the middle. So all of those things make a piece of art. It shows you that it's from the Renaissance.